Bill of Rights, Philippine Constitution, 1987, Article 3, Section 1 to 22. Bill of Rights consists of 22 sections. Bill of Rights, Section 1, Right to Life. No person shall be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor shall any person be denied the equal protection of the laws. Bill of Rights, Section 2. The right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures of whatever nature and for any purpose shall be inviolable, and no search warrant or warrant of arrest shall issue except upon probable cause to be determined personally by the judge after examination under oath or affirmation of the complainant and the witness he may produce, and particularly describing the place to be searched and the person or thing to be seized. Bill of Rights, Section 3. The privacy of communication and correspondence shall be inviolable except upon lawful order of the court, or when public safety or order requires otherwise, as prescribed by the law. Bill of Rights, Section 4. Freedom of speech. No law shall be passed abridging the freedom of speech, of expression, or of the press, or the right of the people peaceably to assemble the petition the government or redress of grievances. Bill of Rights, Section 5. Religion of belief. No law shall be made respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. The free exercise and enjoyment of religious profession and worship without discrimination of or reference shall forever be allowed. No religious test shall be required for the exercise of civil or political rights. Bill of Rights, Section 6. Right to travel. The liberty of abode and of changing the same within the limits prescribed by law shall not be impaired except upon lawful order of the court. Neither shall the right to travel be impaired except in the interest of national security, public safety, or public health as may be provided by law. Bill of Rights, Section 7. Right to access information. The right of the people to information on matters of public concern shall be recognized. Access to official records and to document and paper pertaining to official acts, transactions, or decisions, as well as to government research data used as basis for policy development shall be afforded the citizen subject to such limitations as may be provided by law. Bill of Rights, Section 8. The right of the people, including those employed in the public and private sectors, to form unions, associations, or societies for purposes not contrary to law shall not be abridged. Bill of Rights, Section 9. Private property shall not be taken for public use without just compensation. Bill of Rights, Section 10. No law impairing the obligation of contracts shall be passed. Bill of Rights, Section 11. Free access to the courts and quasi-judicial bodies and adequate legal assistance shall not be denied to any person by reason of poverty. Bill of Rights, Section 12. The right to remain silent. Any person under investigation for the commission of an offense shall have the right to be informed of his right to remain silent, and to have competent and independent counsel, preferably of his own choice. If the person cannot afford the services of counsel, he must be provided with one. The rights cannot be waived except in writing and in the presence of counsel. Bill of Rights, Section 13. All persons except those charged with offences punishable by reclusion perpetua when evidence of guilt is strong shall before conviction be bailable the sufficient sureties or be released on recognizance as may be provided by law. The right to bail shall not be impaired even when the privilege of the writ of habeas corpus is suspended. Excessive bail shall not be required. Bill of Rights, Section 14. Due process of law. No person shall be held to answer for a criminal offense without due process of law. Bill of Rights, Section 15. The privilege of writ of habeas corpus shall not be suspended except in cases of invasion or rebellion when the public safety requires it. Bill of Rights, Section 16. All persons shall have the right to a speedy disposition of their cases before all judicial, quasi-judicial, or administrative bodies. Bill of Rights, Section 17. No person shall be compelled to be a witness against himself. Bill of Rights, Section 18. No person shall be detained solely by reason of his political beliefs and aspirations. No involuntary servitude in any form shall exist except as a punishment for a crime whereof the party shall have been duly convicted. Bill of Rights, Section 19. Excessive fines shall not be imposed, nor cruel, degrading, or inhuman punishment inflicted. Neither shall the death penalty be imposed unless for compelling reason involving heinous crimes. The Congress hereafter provides for it. Any death penalty already imposed shall be reduced to reclusion perpetua. The employment of physical, psychological, or degrading punishment against any prisoner or detainee or the use of substandard or inadequate penal facilities under subhuman conditions shall be dealt with by law. Bill of Rights, Section 20. No person shall be imprisoned for debt or non-payment of a tax. Bill of Rights, Section 21. No person shall be twice put in the jeopardy of punishment for the same offense. If an act is punished by a law and an ordinance, conviction, or acquittal under either shall constitute a bar to another prosecution for the same act. Bill of Rights, Section 22. No ex post facto law or bill of attainder shall be enacted.